Good afternoon. At this time, we would ask our senior parents and families to join us on the track. Good afternoon and welcome to today's contest between New Providence High School and your Morristown Baird Schooled Crimson. We are excited to have you join us today as we celebrate the class of 2024 girls lacrosse. Before we get started, I would like to recognize the seniors from New Providence and wish them the best of luck. Congratulations to Kelly Cook, Sarah Dwyer, Rowan Henry, Kara Lawton, Abby Martin, Jillian Piez, and Katie Reynolds. Congratulations on your future endeavors. Now for your 2024 Girls Lacrosse Crimson Seniors. First up, Haley Scrow. Haley is a captain and a 3-year member of our varsity lacrosse program. Her dedication to both sports and extracurricular activities like mock trial showcases her diverse interests and commitment to both athletic and academic pursuits. It's also admirable that she volunteers for Nana's Gift, demonstrating her compassion and desire to give back to her community. Haley will attend Holy Cross University next year and would like to continue her lacrosse journey through club sports. Congratulations, Haley Scrow. Haley is accompanied by her parents, Kim and Chip Scrow. Kate McIntyre. Number 14, Kate is a captain and 2-year member of our varsity lacrosse program. Her leadership as captain showcases her ability to inspire and motivate her teammates. Kate's involvement in both varsity lacrosse and field hockey demonstrates her athleticism and commitment to team sports. It's also great to see her participation in extracurricular activities like the Glass Club and the Extra Helpings Delivered Club, showing her interests extend beyond sports into the arts and community service. Kate will attend Providence College next year, where she will sure make a positive impact both on campus and in her future endeavors. Kate is accompanied by her mom and dad, Claudia and John McIntyre, and puppy. Congratulations to number 14, Kate McIntyre. Number 89, Kira Redmond. Kira has been a 4-year member of the varsity lacrosse program. Her achievements in both varsity lacrosse and varsity ice hockey are impressive, especially her contribution to our state championship teams in ice hockey. Her dedication and skill in both sports speak to her athleticism and ability to excel under pressure. It's exciting to hear that Kira has chosen to continue her lacrosse career at Bard College, where she plans to major in classics. Kira's passion for sports and academics is admirable, and she's poised for success in her collegiate journey. Today, Kira is joined by her mom, Regina. Good luck, number 89, Kira Redmond. Number 24, Abby Van Cleef. Abby is clearly a standout leader both on the field and in her school community. Her 4-year commitment to the varsity lacrosse program, as well as her role as captain, demonstrates her dedication and passion for the sports. Additionally, her versatility as a varsity goalie in field hockey and leadership as captain of the ski team showcases her athletic ability, and the ability to succeed in 3 different sports as a senior. Off the field, Abby's involvement in MBS as the Vice President of the Executive Board and as a peer group leader highlights her strong commitment to her school community and her desire to make a positive impact on others. Her decision to major in history and secondary education at Bucknell University reflects her passion for learning and her desire to pursue a career in education. One day, we hope to see her back on campus leading as a faculty member. Good luck, Abby. Number 24, Abby Van Cleef, who is joined today by her mom and dad, Katie and Todd Van Cleef. Manager, Kaylin Kane. Kaylin is a 4-year member of the Lacrosse program, this year serving as a manager. She was also a member of the volleyball and state championship ice hockey teams. It's exciting to hear that Kaylin will continue her athletic career at Johnson & Wales University, where she will be playing ice hockey. Good luck to our manager, Kaylin Kane, who's joined today by her mom. Meredith Manigan. Meredith is a 2-year member of our varsity lacrosse program, this year serving as manager. Meredith will be attending the College of Charleston and majoring in art management and marketing and plans to play intramural sports. Meredith is joined today by her mom. Good luck to our manager, Meredith Manigan. Congratulations to all of our seniors today. Best of luck in today's game.
Hello and welcome to Burke Memorial Field here at Morristown Baird School in Morristown, New Jersey. On a gorgeous Saturday afternoon, we come to you live here on Play-by-Play Productions. I'm Aaron Hook, and today we've got girls lacrosse on tap, a doubleheader, girls and boys lacrosse a bit later. Senior day for the girls today. We had 3 players and a pair of managers honored pregame, as you saw live. We will recap all of that throughout this one. Morristown Baird playing host to New Providence High School, the first matchup between these two schools this season. And we are underway with the face-off, won initially by Morristown Baird and now taken back here by the Pioneers. New Providence 3-11 coming in, 1-4 in the Freedom White division as they move it up the left wing here. They whip it around. It's Rowan Henry with it, and she finds Kara Lawton. And now this is Megan McPolin with it up top. Into the circle comes Lawton, and she gets it taken away. Here come the Crimson. Taken here by Rebecca Leonard. She's got room to work with. Flips it over to Mortazavi. Now a touch here for Lauren Kep. They go behind the goal. Set up here for the Crimson. As with a deep there, it's Leonard with some room, fires, and the save made nicely. The ground ball fought for and now taken back here by the Crimson. With room, here's a shot and a score. That's Kira Walsifer with the goal, and less than 2 minutes in here, Morristown Baird on the board first, 1-0. So the Crimson entering play 6-7. They're 3-1 in the Independence White division. Lost their most previous matchup to Princeton Day School. That was in the semifinals of the Prep B tournament on Tuesday, so a bit of a break for them. But a nice start to this one here on Senior Day for the freshman, Kira Walsifer.
Okay, so bring the slate up and then you can re-add the source in between quarters. Do it quickly. And then you'll have to re-add the color source to it. Okay.
Now the Pioneers on the run. This is Lawton. Finding Stephanie Hughes, who lets one rip, and she's able to bury it. So quickly, it's Hughes with the answer, the sophomore. So on Senior Day, we've got a pair of underclassmen getting the scoring started here in Morristown. And it is a 1-1 game. These Crimson playing here at home. They started the year 3-1. 6-7 entering play here today. And a face-off here in the circle, midfield line. Flip here, McPolin with it. Nearing the arc and flips it back now for Hughes. To the near side, Henry. Hughes turning the stick. Finding Lacey Ginta. It just stops at a dime. Defended there by Walsifer and a whistle. So Dinta's got it. The goalie for Morristown Baird is Kira Redmond. She's a senior as well, and that one past her with the shot coming from, looked like Lawton. And no, actually played that one off. A whistle beforehand. And so a set piece here. Remains 1-1, 8:20 to go here in the first quarter. And Lawton able to finish it off as she charges in. So New Providence jumps in front. Pair of unanswered goals to make it 2-1. The goal there by Lawton, her 41st, is a team high. Lawton, a senior. And so 2-1. New Providence really controlling possession here in these last couple minutes. It's Hughes to the near side, Henry, and now here's Lawton again. Spin to no avail. Henry, she's closed off, finds some room here. She steps in just in front of the crease. She lets it fly, and the lefty buries it. So they've gotten 3 past Kira Redmond now have the Pioneers after Morristown Baird opened up the scoring. It's 3-1. And 3 different goal scorers for the Pioneers. 7:35 left in this first. New Providence 3-11 coming in. They've lost 7 of their last 8. Trying to stop the skid here today. They're coached by Jennifer Henry. She's got over 100 wins in her career coaching this program. And a whistle here. We'll see if there is a tripping penalty. And we play on. As New Providence again on the attack with Lawton hanging on to it, swarmed by white jerseys. Lawton able to slip free, and that one wide. The whistle again will set up the Pioneers here with a good opportunity. Lawton scored last time charging through after a whistle. 1-on-1 versus Redmond here. Lets it fly, and Redmond able to save it nicely with the stick. Kira Redmond, one of the 3 senior players, 4 senior players, I should say, honored before the game, along with Haley Scrow, Kate McIntyre, and Abby Van Cleve. Kira attended Bard College in the fall. Hanging on to it here. She's out past the 20-yard line looking for a play. New Providence smothering Morristown Baird right now. Redmond can't get anything off, and now she finally does. Flips it over to Van Cleef. Some contact there. Van Cleef loses it, and it's taken away. On the run comes Hughes. On a bounce. Back to Hughes. Here's Valerie Amaya with it, number 26. Now Lawton. Back to Amaya. Flips it behind the net. The patience, impressive by New Providence to this point. Jillian Poise was the one who went down, and she's got it. Charging towards the arc, dives forward. She was tripped up from behind. And so we're going to do this again. And they got the penalty against Reed Snyder of the Crimson. So she heads to the box with 4:20 left in the first quarter. And it's Poise again. Ready to go on the official's mark. Poise flips it back to Lawton. Lawton slips inside, and she scores again. So Kara Lawton, 40 goals coming in to this one here on the season. She's got a pair here in the first, and New Providence up 4-1. So again, this is a New Providence team that lost their first 4 games of the year, then won a couple in a row, and now have lost 7 of their last 8, but a very nice start here today against the Crimson, who haven't had much going offensively since that opening goal. That came from Kira Walsifer. Walsifer able to win the face-off here against Benjamin Poland. Walsifer on the run, and now feeds it here to Mortazavi. Controlled here by Leonard. Rebecca Leonard nearing the 20-yard line. Looking for a teammate. Over to Kep. Barbero, one of the top scorers on this team, looking for an angle. Aiden Barbero. Back behind the net was taken by McIntyre, one of the seniors honored today, and now back here to Kep, who's shut off by Abby Martin, the senior defender, number 36. Mortazavi looking for anything, and a whistle with 2:50 to go in this first, excuse me. You're at Burke Field. Back underway. So they flip it back down. It was dropped right out of the stick of Kep, but able to recover on the ground ball. Kep again behind the net, nearing the end line, able to stay in play. Pair of defenders on her. Able to get away, work it up top here for Walsifer. New Providence defensively, just a wall. Leonard having to pull it back out. Just not much in that crease going on for Morristown Baird right now. Here's Walsifer to the right side. Works it back in front, shut off again. Martin working real hard along with Sarah Dwyer defensively, number 38. Malone Henry also back there, the junior, doing a great job. Leonard still with it as we tick towards a minute left in this first quarter. 4-1 New Providence on top. Leonard dropped it out of her stick as she was looking for a shot to take. Just nothing doing offensively. Here come the Pioneers the other way. It was dropped by Henry on the run. Ground ball recovered here by the Crimson. It's Reed Snyder who takes it. Another one loose, picked up by Walsifer. Now she's got room with the defense out of position. Back up top to Leonard. Crimson going to take their time. 45 seconds left in this opening quarter. Here's McIntyre. And now Mortazavi circling. With a shot taken and the score that time looks like it was Barbero who put it home. So Aiden Barbero able to score it. She's the sophomore. Entering play today, Barbero with 46 goals. That leads the Crimson at number 47 there. Her and Leonard both with 40 goals plus. Leonard with 40 on the dot. They're the two leading goal scorers. So the lead cut in half, now 4-2. The Crimson inch closer with 21 and a half seconds remaining in the first quarter. Walsifer facing off here in the middle against McPolin. Ball up for grabs. And scooped up now by the Pioneers with 5 seconds to go. A long pass that will reach Redmond in goal, and that'll do it. Through the first 12 minutes, a 4-2 lead for the visitors. New Providence, the Pioneers on top by a pair ahead of Morristown Baird here in Morristown. We'll take a step off, be back for the second quarter here on Play by Play Productions. Back here from Burke Memorial Field in Morristown, New Jersey. Morristown Baird School, the site of our contest. The Crimson playing host to the Pioneers of New Providence High School. Girls lacrosse here on senior day for Morristown Baird. 4 senior players and a pair of captains, or managers I should say, sorry, honored before the game. You caught that live if you were tuning in about 11:30. We'll recap that here throughout this second quarter. A 4-2 lead for the visiting Pioneers. As it's Kira Walston for the freshman against Megan McPullen on the face-off, the junior, taken here by the Pioneers with Kara Lawton. She had 2 of the 4 goals in that opening period as they find inside. It's Poise who was able to somehow, looked like she was almost behind the post there, able to put it home to make it a 5-2 lead quickly here. 11:44 remaining in this second quarter. So Morristown Baird now trailing by 3. You had Haley Scrow, Kate McIntyre, Abby Van Cleef, and their goalie Kira Redmond all honored, as well as managers Kaylin Kane and Meredith Manigan. So 6 seniors in total. Ground ball here taken by Lawton. So 2 goals and an assist for Lawton as it's off to McPullen now. Able to win the foot race with Walsifer, and now she'll set up behind the net. Here for Poise, battling against Van Cleef, and another whistle as the ball rolls out of play. Rowan Henry's got it, 28, and the shot goes. And that time it was McPullen off a nice feed from Henry. And so New Providence with the opening 2 goals here in this quarter, 1:12 seconds in, as they continue to look good. Again, a team that has lost 7 of their previous 8 games. Dropped their previous one on Thursday, 12-11. Took on Voorhees High School at home. They lost in the first round of the Union County tournament against Cranford after winning the play-in game back on April 29th. That was against Union Catholic. Final score there, 19-7. A 6-2 lead for them here. Fought for, and it was Hannah Grella taking the face-off in the middle for the first time today, and the Crimson able to win it with Walsifer here, the freshman. Up top, working inside, this is Leonard. Pushed back out, recovers around the 25. Leonard off to Mortazavi. Hannah Mortazavi back behind the net for Leonard. And now Barbero. Circling, Barbero just in front of the crease with the shot. That time by Kepf. What a great save. Hannah Bestow is the freshman goalie for New Providence. Hanging on to it here. So you got a freshman on one side at goal, a senior And Kira Redmond manning the net for Morristown Baird. On the wing, this is Malone Henry. She turns it over. And some room to work with here for Mortazavi. Off to Varbero. Aiden Varbero slashing inside and had it knocked away. And off the penalty with the push from behind, Varbero didn't get a chance here. Just outside the arc. To try and get this to a 3-goal game. 6-2 our score. Varbero with a goal already in this game. With a nice feed, and that one rims off the crossbar. Look at that. The shot from Mortazavi a little too high. Crimson able to keep it. Here with Leonard. Ball popped up and taken away. Intercepted by Lawton. Up ahead on the run, this is Ginta with it. Knocked away for a moment by Grella. Ground ball recovered by the Pioneers, and now Lawton. McPoland with it. Off to Hughes. Now Henry, Lawton. Back to the far side for Ginta. Behind the net, controlled by Valerie Amaya. And that time they were looking for McPoland. One goes awry, and the Crimson will have it coming the opposite way, trailing 6-2. Just over 7 minutes left in this first half. On the near wing, that's Jess Byrne, the junior, dumping it off to Abby Van Cleef. Van Cleef in the middle, up ahead. They get it here to Lauren Kepf. Kepf to Varbero. Leonard. And now Walsifer. Grella. Behind now to McIntyre. Varbero again with a touch. Varbero circles. She fires, and that's wide. Wide to the left. McIntyre stoops it up. Back here to Leonard, turning the shoulder. Knocked away. Ball fought for just inside the arc as it rolls towards the goal, but Basteau able to scoop it up. Danger averted momentarily, but intercepted here by Mortazavi. Up ahead, looking for Kep, but again, it bounces right to Basteau in the crease. Knocked away, though, in the crease. Varbero kept the stick up, and she fires and scores. A heads-up play by Aiden Varbero. Just raising that stick and knocking down the pass from Basteau in goal. So she's able to put home her second goal today. And that makes it 6-3 with 5:28 left in the second. These two schools seeing each other for the first time this season. Did not play last season. Yeah, New Providence out of Union County. And so it is Greller here against McPoland on the face-off. Taken here by the Pioneers. Here's Lawton with room to work. She comes flying into the crease. Lawton with a shot, and that's too high. Air mails it. Poise. Got it knocked away, and the ground ball recovered by Van Cleef. Van Cleef on the run. Might have caught a stick there. Off to Greller. Greller with a long run. Couple whistles on the play here. Barbero nearing the crease, had it knocked away. But back now to Greller as she scoops it up. Greller over to Mortazavi. 4:25 left in the second quarter. Crimson looking to chip away here at this lead. Here's Walsifer, who had the opening goal. Controlled here by Mortazavi. Back up top here for Rebecca Leonard. Leonard behind the goal, and a quick turn on the shot that went awry by Greller. Kept in play by Kep. Now Barbero. Leonard making a move. Off to Walsifer. The shot stopped in front. On the second effort, it's another save for Basteau, the freshman, with a couple of huge turnaways. And now the Pioneers with it the other way, with Hughes dumping it off. And a long run here from Malone Henry. Henry, that ball deflected by Van Cleef, and she's able to scoop it up. Abby Van Cleef has been nearly perfect collecting those ground balls. And she pushes it up ahead. Some contact there with McIntyre. Looks like she caught a stick check from Abby Martin. 2:55 left in the second. This is Kep, closed off. Now it's Letter. Hannah Greller. Over to Walsifer, back to Leonard. Leonard slowly moving in, nothing there. They flip it, or a fake. Had me fooled there. Mortazavi keeps it, off to Walsifer. Barbero. Letter with it. Walsifer had it as she was moving towards the right side, and a whistle against the Pioneers. 1:44. Walsifer with the opportunity here. Walsifer fires, and she buries it. With 1:41 to go, the Crimson made it a 6-4 game. Kira Walsifer, the freshman, entered play today with 14 goals. She's up to 16 with a pair this afternoon. So the freshman has accounted for half of the Crimson scoring on senior day. So 1:41 to go. 6-4 New Providence on top. The Pioneers looking to snap a 7 out of 8 losing skid. Morristown Baird with a win today would climb to 500 on the year. 6-7 coming in. Fought for. Walsifer had it. But I believe we will have a redo here on the face off. Nope. Possession here for the Pioneers as the whistle was against the Crimson. Hughes with the long run. Had it knocked away from behind with the stick. Greller. Taken by Hughes, batted down momentarily by Kep, but it's able to reach Carol Lawton. McPolin circles, now off to Hughes. Over to Lawton. Lawton with a fake, finding some space. Inside they go with a turn and a shot. And Valerie Amaya, the freshman, is able to put it home. Beating Redmond there with 56.1. It's a 7-4 lead. Amaya with her 9th goal of the year. The lead back to 3 for the Pioneers. McPolin has taken every face-off for New Providence. Kira Walsifer started the game against her. Hannah Greller we saw a few times. Now it's Walsifer back in there. .56 left. Walsifer takes it. On a bounce. This reaches Leonard. Rebecca Leonard slithering through. And a whistle that will go against New Providence. Leonard will have this one. .5 yards above the arc. Leonard with McPolin in front of her. Off here to Kepf. And before the shot, there was a whistle. With 32.4 to go. So it will be Kepf from the arc. Kepf fires and is able to put it past Basteau. Back to a 2-goal game, 7-5. Lauren Kepf, the junior, there with the score. That's her 18th of the year. The junior makes this a 2-goal game once again. With 28.4. Here in Morristown. A windy, sort of chilly day here in early May. We're getting some pretty nice weather as of late. Today a bit cooler. But we've had a great first half with a lot of scoring. Lawton races in. Has it knocked down nicely. Jess Byrne with the defensive play there. And now perhaps a last gasp here for the Crimson. Up ahead, but intercepted. Picked off by Ava Kelly, the sophomore, as she was coming the other way with it. And the clock will run out. So, hats off to the Crimson, who trailed 6-2 at one point in this second quarter. They cut it to a 2-goal lead for the visiting New Providence Pioneers. 7-5, our score at the half. Aaron Hook coming to you live here from Morristown Baird School in Morristown, New Jersey. And we'll be back for second half action here on Play by Play Productions. Back live here from Burke Memorial Field at Morristown Baird School in Morristown, New Jersey. I'm Aaron Hook, back with you here on Play-by-Play Productions. Girls Lacrosse Senior Day here at MBS, a 7-5 lead for the visiting New Providence Pioneers out of New Providence High School in Union County, making the trip. And so a 2-goal game as the second half is underway. The Pioneers have lost 7 of their previous 8 games, looking to snap that skid. They led this one 6-2 at one point in that second quarter. Crimson were able to chip away at the lead. Stephanie Hughes has it here for the Pioneers, and now Kara Lawton. The team's leading scorer has already made an impact on this one. A pair of goals and an assist for her. Kira Redmond in goal for Morristown Bears. She was one of the 4 senior players honored pregame. Controlled here, stagnating is Lawton as she found a cutting Hughes, not able to score, but off the rebound, flying in was Ginta. She is able to put it in the back of the net, but a whistle first. We'll have her set up just outside the arc against Redmond. Lacey Dinta, the freshman, against the senior Kira Redmond in a 2-goal game. An important moment here early on in this second half. Officials whistle, Dinta fires, saved by Redmond as she lowers the stick. Redmond, the senior, 78 saves coming into play today, and off the ground ball, a turnover. Lawton flying in one-on-one, and she is able to try the left side and score once again. Karen Lawton using the speed that time. Came up quickly on Redmond. Not a lot of time for her to get in position. And so after danger looked like it was averted for Morristown Baird, Lawton says not so fast and makes it 8-5. The Pioneers back up by 3. A windy May afternoon here on a Saturday in Morristown. Great weather. Got baseball here on campus also taking place across the way. That's live on Play-by-Play Productions as well. But we've got a great one ensuing here with an 8-5 lead for the Pioneers. And now the Crimson looking for the answer. Rebecca Leonard with it. Leonard circling to the left of the arc, now behind the net here for Aiden Barbero. Barbero fires and she scores. Barbero, a big part of the scoring in the first half for the Crimson, gets another one. And it's 8-6. Barbero, we told you, a team high in goals coming in today. The sophomore with 46 entering play. Another big day for her. It's 8-6 with 9:07 left in the third. And outside of the 4-1 lead that the Pioneers got off to the beginning of this game, as here it's McPoland against Walsifer on the faceoff. Ball still up for grabs. Ground ball. Stitch flying, and possession awarded to the Crimson. But outside of that 4-1 lead that New Providence jumped out to, it's really been a back and forth sort of affair. Kelsey Limbert, 34, able to flip it out to the far wing. Haley Tannen on the run. She's pushed out of play. Tannen will get it in here just in front of the Pioneer bench. Able to find Abby Van Cleef. Van Cleef, one of the 4 senior players. Moving on next year, Van Cleef in the fall will be attending Bucknell University in Pennsylvania. Here's Barbero again, getting the angle, firing, and the save. Nicely done there for Hannah Bastow, the freshman keeper. Flips it up ahead. And now here come the Pioneers, who early in this game really dominated possession. With a long run and a cut inside by Rowan Henry. Henry back behind the goal here. This is Amaya, who had a goal in the first half. This is McPolin, and now off to Lawton. Lawton slipping free and puts another one home. With the violent flick of the stick there towards the ground, and on a short hop it gets past Redmond. Kara Lawton, what a season for her. She has continued to really drive the scoring for the Pioneers. Another goal for her. It's 9-6. As again, the back and forth sort of answering goal scoring for both of these teams continues on. No one really able to go on a run of unanswered goals. So back to a 3-goal game, 9-6. Walsifer in the middle against McPolin with the face-off. Up in the air, Walsifer lost her footing, but winds up with her teammate. Here's Leonard with it. It was Snyder who initially got this action started for the Crimson off that face-off. Leonard looking for a play. Flips it off here to Snyder. Reed Snyder, 16, the sophomore, still with it, and now back to Leonard. Walsifer, they work it around. Kemp behind the net to Barbero. Mortazavi with it. And now back to Kemp. Good ball movement here. The ground ball going to be scooped up. Controlled by the Crimson. Jess Byrne able to gain control of it, and now Van Cleef in the middle. Towards midfield, pushes it ahead. She lost her stick with some contact there. So Van Cleef recovers, and this one is knocked down and taken away. Van Cleef looks like she caught another stick. No whistle on the play as the Pioneers come up the far wing. .5:25 left in the third. Amaya has it behind the net, in front. Henry is swarmed, able to escape. Rowan Henry, one of the seniors on this New Providence team. behind here to McPolin. And now Lawton again, slipping free, and she buries another. Kara Lawton on a heater today. Makes it 10-6 in favor of the visitors. So it's 10-6. Lawton, back in the fall, signed her letter of intent to play at Bryant University, Bulldogs, in Providence, Rhode Island. In front, Barbero with a flick. And Bestow just able to make contact with that one, turn it away. Leonard just outside the crease, flicking it in front, and the shot by Kepf will find the back of the net. The two juniors connecting there. The assist for Rebecca Leonard and Lauren Kepf with the score, and the lead back to 3. It's 10-7. So 3:48 left in the third. McPolin against Walsifer here with the face-off after the score by Kepf. Up in the air, Walsifer's got it. With the spin move, able to get some space and check from behind. That was Hughes raising your stick. Walsifer tripped up. She'll have it, call it 28 yards out. Barbero able to find Leonard. And this one will reach Bestow in net, and you see there Barbero with her stick up in the air, circling the crease as Bestow looks to get it away. And she's able to find Malone Henry as Henry breaks midfield on the run. Under 3 minutes left in the third. Henry stop on a dime, plays it back here to Poise. Worked it over here to Rowan Henry. Henry with a nice move, trying to slip inside the arc. Nothing there. Back up top to Lawton. Lawton dumps it off to Hughes. Hughes has a goal in this game. She's looking for another. Able to find Poise, who let it fly with the one-timer, but it goes wide. Maya, 26 with it, now off to McPolin. McPolin with some contact there as Walsifer tried to stay in front of her. clock with 1:50 left. And it will be McPolin. Her window shut off. McPolin retaining possession. In the air, looking for Hughes. And another whistle. Now McPolin from the yard, lets it fly in. Redmond looked like she got her foot on that one. A great save from the senior. A kick save by Redmond keeps it a 3-goal game. 10-7, under a minute left in the third. McPolin, that pass knocked down and on the ground ball. It's scooped up here by the Crimson. Jess Byrne able to take it away. Byrne still on the run. Evading the wind and now leaving it. Leonard was moving towards the crease. And then a whistle came. 10 seconds to go. So this will be the final play of the quarter. Leonard waiting for the official's whistle. Clock's still moving. And now they're going to stop the clock with 2.9, and there may be some more time put back up there. As Leonard, she's complaining that, I'm running out of time here, and I'm waiting for a signal. So there's 2.9 up there now, and they'll put some more time back up. Or perhaps not. I think the officials are going to try and figure this one out, but for now, the two teams will huddle up. Kara Walsifer was speaking with the officials. So there's still 2.9 left. The clock would have ran out if they hadn't stopped it, obviously, because Leonard was still waiting. And so now they've put 5 seconds on the clock. 4.8 officially now up there. Yep, nope, back to 5. So we'll see what they officially want to do. Both teams getting a chance to discuss strategy here. The final 5 seconds. There was about 5 or 6 seconds left when Leonard kind of raised her arm and was like, what's going on? And so now a long pause in this one. But I want to take this chance to remind you that we do have a doubleheader here today at Morristown Baird. Boys Lacrosse taking on New Providence. That'll be following this one. Scheduled games start at 2 p.m. And so now they've put the 2.9 seconds back up on the clock. So I don't believe they'll be adding any time here for Leonard. They're just going to, on the whistle, she'll have to fire with only a couple seconds to spare, just under 3 in a 3-goal game. So an intense moment here at the end of the third quarter. Rebecca Leonard will look to make it a 2-goal game entering the fourth. Leading up to it, but Leonard with a frozen rope, a bullet on a hop. It reaches the back of the net, and it's a 10-8 lead for the Pioneers of New Providence over the Crimson of Morristown Baird from Burke Memorial Field. We'll be back for what should be an intense fourth quarter here on Play-by-Play Productions. Back here live from Burke Memorial Field, the canvas of Morristown Baird, Morristown, New Jersey. Start of the fourth quarter, a 2-goal lead for the visiting Pioneers of New Providence High School. I'm Aaron Hook. And Rebecca Leonard, after a long pause in the action, at the end of that third quarter, there was some confusion on that set piece where she was ready to take the shot from just outside the arc. The officials not giving her a clear signal, so we had a long pause. We figured out the clock situation, and she was able to bury it, get it past the freshman goalie in Hannah Bestow. So it's a 10-8 lead for the Pioneers, who again have dropped 7 of their last 8 games. This would be a huge road win for them. The Crimson looking to climb to 500 on the year with a win off the face-off, taken initially here by MBS. Here with Leonard, who had that huge goal at the end of the third. Leonard flips it behind the net. This is Aiden Barbero, who was really active scoring in that first half, able to keep her quiet in the third quarter. Here's Kira Walsifer. She had the game's opening goal, the freshman. Walsifer turned back, closed off nicely by Rowan Henry, the senior defender. Now Walsifer trying to work around Stephanie Hughes, and she does. Has an angle, she fires and scores. And all of a sudden we've got a 1-goal game here with 11:05 left. So we had mentioned really the back and forth kind of pace to this one, with each team answering each other's goals really throughout that first half and to start the third. But now a nice run with the Crimson closing in, just a 1-goal game. Walsifer in the middle. She'll have the face-off. going up against Amaya on the side of the Pioneers, and won by Valerie Amaya. New Providence with it here. Here's Lawton. Yeah, they're going to look to get her a lot of touches here late as Hughes charges in. Now here's Megan McPolin. McPolin swerving, firing, and it's wide. And Redmond got the end of her stick on that one to deflect it away. Kira Redmond's been rock solid these last few minutes. The senior goalie honored pregame. We're going to close it down on senior day as it's taken by Walsifer. Ground ball fought for. Walsifer retains. She's swarmed and now picked up by Mortazavi. Anna Mortazavi on the run. Feeling the stick of Malone Henry. Mortazavi continues to move. She rovers behind the net. Now Verbero. Barbero now here to Snyder. And over towards the near wing, here is Leonard. Leonard with a deke. Leonard looking for a shot, nothing there. Circles. Leonard looking for a cutter. New Providence defensively have been really sharp, but this one put in front, and the shot wide with a great look by Mortazavi. She couldn't finish. Here's Leonard. And now it's Barbero taking some contact. Officials got the flag up. And with 8:42, Aiden Barbero will have a chance to tie the game. The team's leading scorer entering play, Aiden Barbero, the sophomore. What a season she's had, what a day she's had. Looking to tie this one up. Barbero fires, it's knocked down by Basteau, deflected out here to the near side. And taken by the Pioneers, a great defensive stop in a big moment. Rowan Henry with it. 28 on the far side. Henry, the senior, looking for a teammate. Dangerous pass as Basteau came way out of goal as well. This one's picked up by Leonard. She's got a clear goal and she can't hit. And she can't believe herself. What an opportunity for the Crimson there. They can't cash in. Abby Martin moves up, now finds Lawton. Back to Martin. Up ahead, down the near wing, this is Henry. Henry able to slip free. With Abby Van Cleef in front of her. Senior against senior here as Henry will hold and look for someone. Under 7 minutes left. McPolin's got it. Van Cleef right in front of her with her stick on her. Doing a great job. Van Cleef remains in front. Nothing doing here for the Pioneers. As McPolin holds. It's Van Cleef and now Byrne on the right side trying to close off McPolin, who fires it out of bounds. Is able to score. Redmond can't stop it. And a big insurance score there for the visitors. The Pioneers making a 2-goal lead again, 11-9 with 6:25 to go. A great game so far. Here from Morristown. Walsifer and McPoland here on the face-off. Tracked down by Stephanie Hughes. Hughes with Van Cleef in front of her. And this has been the strategy here for New Providence in this fourth. Want to take time off the clock, be patient in the attacking zone. And now here's McPoland, who made it a 2-goal game with her score a moment ago. McPoland swerves inside, fires one in, she scores again. So a pair of huge goals down the stretch here for Megan McPoland. And it's 12-9 now. And back to the face-off between Valerie Amaya and Tira Walsifer. The Crimson, with 5:35 left to go, desperate for an answer, as they cut it to a 1-goal game, had numerous opportunities to try and tie the game. Some great looks. Now trailing by 3 once again. Amaya scoops up the ground ball off the face-off, and now she'll turn upfield. Amaya for Hughes. Hughes looks in front as Poise came crashing in towards the crease, but knocked down and taken by Abby Van Cleef. Up ahead to Hannah Greller. And Grella got knocked down. Grella on the run. Number 51, Grella, the sophomore, still moving with it. Trying to set something up here for the Crimson. Here's Mortazavi. Mortazavi in front, and she's able to find Kep, who goes over the top of Basteau for the goal. So the Crimson not out of it yet. 4:45 left to go, a ton of time, and they shorten the lead to 2. So now it's Snyder taking the face-off here for Morristown Baird. And again, it will be Amaya for the Pioneers, but Snyder able to win it. Snyder over now to Mortazavi. Mortazavi into the arc. Up top now, back to Rebecca Leonard. Snyder. Walsifer. Kira Walsifer, the freshman. Over now to Barbero. Knocked down. Still in front. And Basteau's got it with just over 4 left. Barbero keeping her stick up. Remember, she made a nice play earlier, was able to deflect the pass from the goalie Basteau and then just put it home right in front of her for a score. Now here comes Hughes. Rowan Henry with it. Over to Lawton. Now Hughes. Hughes finding Dinta, and she collided with someone there in the arc. And with just over 3 minutes now, here come the Crimson with Leonard on the run. A 2-goal lead for the Pioneers, trying to preserve it. Up ahead, Grella. Grella off to Barbero. Aiden Barbero. Nothing doing, pushed out of the arc. Leonard, she circles. This New Providence back line holding strong here in the final few moments of this game. 2.5 left. The shot by Walsifer, and she puts it home to make it a 1-goal lead. 12-11 now. And we told you it would be an exciting finish the way this one had gone, and so now New Providence in front by 1 with 2:24 to play. The Crimson, with a win, would get to 500 on the season. And so now a timeout by Jennifer Henry and her Pioneers. So the two sides will talk things over. We'll be back for the final 2:24 here on Play by Play Productions. Final 2 minutes and 24 seconds here from Burke Memorial Field in Morristown. I'm Aaron Hook. We're in for a thrilling conclusion to this one. Girls lacrosse. Morristown Baird hosting New Providence High School. The Pioneers held a 12-9 lead a few minutes earlier in this fourth quarter. The most previous goal by the freshman Kira Walsifer has made this a one-score game. It will be Walsifer against Megan McPoland here on the face-off. New Providence just 3-11 entering play. They've dropped 7 of their previous 8 games. They lost their last game on Thursday by a final of 12-11. They lead the game here by 1. And for Morristown Baird, a team that started the year 3-1, coming in 6-7. A win here would mean an even 500 record for them late in the year. So Walsifer against McPolin. Off the face-off, the ground ball scooped up by Hughes, and she's on the move. Stephanie Hughes racing through. Hughes with a clear shot, and she scores. What a play. Steffi Hughes, what a shot. .212 left, and the Pioneers back in front by 2. And she has momentarily quieted the faithful here at Morristown Baird School in the stands. Still a good amount of time remaining. 2 minutes, 12 seconds. Walsifer against McPolin again, and again, it's Steffi Hughes on the run. Hughes out to the far wing, so now with a 2-goal lead. New Providence looking to kill as much clock as possible as we're inside of 2 minutes. Hughes still has it. Gwen Leisher, the freshman, all over her. She's able to find Lawton now. Lawton, they worked it to the near side. This is Rowan Henry. Henry holding on to it. Van Cleef trying to make a play on it. Ball up for grabs on the ground and scooped up by Amaya. Amaya right up along the end line. Clock still moving with 1:10 as the officials try and sort this one out. And we're back underway. Under a minute left. Amaya out to Hughes. Pioneers just trying to play keep away here. Drain this clock. 45 seconds. Lawton. MBS desperately looking for a turnover. And there it is. Knocked down momentarily as Leonard stepped in front of it and now takes it away. Leonard trying to scoop up the ground ball. This one punched forward, and it comes to Barbero. 23 seconds. Barbero sprinting. Barbero knocked away, and a whistle and a foul with 17.7 and a 2-goal game. So Barbero really didn't have to fire this one quick. Not a lot of time to spare. Barbero, the sophomore, the team's leading scorer. Looking for an angle. Barbero, nothing there. 10 seconds left. Barbero to Grella. Grella off to Slider. Slider with a shot. Too high, and that will do it. The Pioneers of New Providence come on the road here to Morristown Baird School and win it by a final of 13-11. And after dropping 7 of their last 8, it is a huge road win for them as they move to 4-11 on the year, while the Crimson suffer a heartbreaking defeat on Senior Day. They fall to 6-8 with the loss, but what a game it was. Back and forth action, an intense final few minutes as the Crimson had cut the lead to 1. But Steffi Hughes with the long run and score for what would be the game winner ultimately. And so we say goodbye for now, but again, stay tuned as you see the boys teams taking the field. Boys lacrosse between New Providence and MBS coming up shortly, about 30 minutes or so. So stay tuned here on Play-by-Play Productions. I'm Aaron Hook here from Morristown.
and Ben Ward, Matt Butvinis, Jack Cropper, Ben Gulo, Jack Mundy, Charlie Rooney, and Jackson Zarenko. Congratulations on your future endeavors. Now for the MBS class of 2024 boys lacrosse. Number 7, Chris Hauk. Chris has been a member of our soccer, ski racing, and lacrosse programs for the past 4 years. Chris is also a member of our 3x4 athletic club, playing 3 sports for all 4 years at MBS. He has been an integral part of our offense. Chris is a 2-time recipient of the Community Service Award and has achieved high honor roll. Chris will be attending Bucknell University in the fall, where he plans to play club lacrosse. Today, Chris is joined by his mom, Megan, and brother, Ryan. Congratulations, number 7, Christopher. Number 24, Grant Kelly. Grant has been a 4-year member of our boys hockey program, a 1-year member of the boys golf program, and a 3-year member of the boys lacrosse program. He has been an integral part of our program, serving as a face-off specialist for the past 2 years as a varsity starter. Grant is actively involved in his local church, helping with service projects. He is a 4-year honor roll student who has participated in Model UN and BFI clubs throughout high school. Outside of MBS, Grant has also played club hockey. He will be attending Virginia Tech in the fall. Today, Grant is joined by his parents, Michelle and Ryan Kelly, as well as his brothers. Congratulations, number 24, Grant Kelly. Number 32, Ethan Levy. Ethan has been a member of the boys lacrosse program for the past 4 years, serving 3 years as a varsity midfield starter. Ethan has also served this past year as a captain and an active member of the Athletic Leadership Council. He has also been a Crimson Award recipient. Ethan is serving as the Executive Student Government President. He is a cum laude society inductee and a 4-year high honor roll student. He is the leader of the Sneaker Club, organizing sneaker drives for developing countries, and a BFI club member. Outside of MBS, Ethan serves as a One Love student ambassador, an active volunteer at an elderly home, and has played for New Jersey Riot Lacrosse for the past 6 years, and a varsity rower for Row, New Jersey. Ethan will be attending Miami University in the fall. Today, Ethan is joined by his parents, Jessica and Jason Levy. Congratulations, number 32, Ethan Levy. Number 34, Brooks Limbert. Brooks has been a 4-year member of the football and basketball programs, a 1-year member of the boys golf team, and 3-year member of the boys lacrosse team. Brooks was a 3-sport captain his senior year, which speaks to his exceptional leadership abilities. Brooks is an active member of the Athletic Leadership Club and a member of the 3x4 Club, participating in 3 seasons of athletics for 4 years at MBS. Brooks plans to attend Auburn University in the fall. Today, Brooks is joined by his parents, Taylor and Reagan Limbert. Congratulations, number 34, Brooks Limbert. Number 35, Caleb Order. Caleb has been a 4-year member of the boys soccer, 4 years on varsity, a 4-year varsity member of indoor track, and a 4-year member of the boys lacrosse program, with 2 years as a varsity starter. Caleb is also a member of the 3x4 Club, participating in 3 seasons of athletics for the 4 years at MBS. Caleb is involved in building sets for the performances at MBS and attended the Dominican Republic service trip over the summer. Caleb plans to attend Purdue University in the fall. Today, Caleb is joined by his parents, Lauren and Billy Ordewer, and his siblings. Congratulations, number 35, Caleb Ordewer. Number 50, Brendan Tartaglione. Brendan has been a 4-year member of the boys hockey and boys lacrosse programs, serving as a 2-sport captain his senior year. He has been an integral part of our lacrosse offense, serving as a varsity attackman for the past 4 years. He has received all Kimber recognition, all county recognition, and was an NJILL All-Star during his 4 years at MBS. At Morristown Beard, Brendan is involved in the Fantasy Football Club. Outside MBS, Brendan has played club hockey as well as club lacrosse for Steps. Brendan plans to attend Connecticut College in the fall to continue his lacrosse career. Today, Brendan is joined by his parents, his mom, and congratulations, number 50, Brendan Tartaglione. Congratulations to all of our seniors today, and good luck in today's contest.
Hello and welcome here to Burke Memorial Field in Morristown, New Jersey. We're on the campus of Morristown Baird School. Game 2 of our doubleheader here on Play-by-Play Productions. Boys lacrosse. The Crimson of Morristown Baird getting set to take on the visiting Pioneers of New Providence High School. I'm Aaron Hook. If you tuned in to Game 1, girls lacrosse, I want to thank you. It was a thriller. 13-11, the Pioneers took it over the Crimson, and so now it is the boys' turn here on Senior Day, and Morristown Baird honored a few players here this Senior Day. 6 different players were honored pregame, and so we are just about ready to go. It'll be Grant Kelly, one of those seniors for the Crimson, squaring off in the middle here on the face-off, and we are underway quickly, as that is Matt Botvinus, the senior for the opposing Pioneers, who wins it, and now scooped up by MBS. In goal for them will be the junior Michael Erbach. You saw him there, number 9, as they play it behind here. On the other side, in goal for the Pioneers, it'll be the sophomore Andrew Gulo, number 10. Both goalies rocking the sweatpants. 45 seconds gone by here in the opening quarter. So New Providence comes in 12-4. They are on some sort of run. 4-3 they were at one point. Back in mid-April, they rattled off 8 straight wins. They lost at Westfield on Thursday. That was in the Union County Tournament semifinals. So a loss there for them that they're trying to forget quickly here in this one. Morristown Baird, the hosts, they are 3-10 coming into play, and 2-4 inside the Timber division of the NJILL. New Providence has not lost so far this season in the Timber division. 6-0. As it rolls here to the near side, and the Pioneers retain possession. This one put in front and stopped nicely by Erbach. Possession retained here. This is Quentin Moore, the freshman, with a shot, and that one goes as they beat Erbach. The shot that time by Jack Cropper, number 15. They would put it home, and quickly a 1-0 lead. 9:55 left in this opening quarter, as Cropper able to score his first goal of the season with that shot. Back underway, and it is Botvinus with the face-off win once again. This one behind the net. Played towards midfield by Jamison Moore, the junior. Knocked down, and possession awarded here to the Crimson. The Crimson with a large roster. They will play a ton of guys today. As here is Brooks Lambert, number 34, one of the seniors. He'll quickly jog off. And on comes Marco Velastro, the junior, number 41. As possession controlled here by the Crimson, held on to here by number 32 and Ethan Levy, another senior. Levy feeling the pressure and now taken away by the Pioneers. Up ahead, Moore got a touch, It comes to Cropper. Cropper over to Moore. Moore in front with the shot. And there it is for Quentin Moore, the freshman. So quickly, New Providence told you about what type of season they've been having. 12-4. They've won 8 of their last 9, and a quick start for them here. 8:39 to go in the first, and they're already in front 2-0. And again, it will be Kelly against Botvinus in the middle. Senior against junior. Couple number 24s, face-off specialists there as the Pioneers have it. Substitutions coming on, and it's controlled here by Moore. Quentin Moore over to Jamison Moore. Now Cropper back to Moore. This is Quentin Moore. He's got Nick Anderson, number 1, on the side of Morristown Baird in front of him. Now Moore. Here's Cropper, or I'm sorry, that's Moore with the shot. This one takes a bounce and will roll out. That shot coming from Joseph LaRubio, number 29, apologies, on that far side. And a shot, that one goes. Again, it's Jackson Benward. He's a senior. New Providence in front 3-0. 4 minutes, 26 seconds gone by. A very quick start for Russ Anderson's group. He's been the head coach since 2016. Botvinus able to win the face-off. Quentin Moore controlling it. They flick it around. Moore with a swing and a miss. So that one goes wide. Here's Cropper. Benward pushed out as he neared the arc. And now it's Moore with another shot. And that one knocked down nicely by Urbach, making the save. And now here come the Crimson as they look up ahead for Anderson with the pass coming from Ryan Novak. That one slipped up, and a shot this time will go wide once again. So the shots coming fast and furious here in the opening minutes for New Providence. A team that went 9-9 last season, but we're 6-1 in the Timber Division. So here's Benward. They worked it around. Cropper with a leap. He fires, and that's wide. Ends up with Quentin Moore. Moore, the impressive freshman, back behind for Benward. Moore with a shot on the ground, and it's scooped up by Urbach. Another save. So 3-0, the Pioneers out to a quick start. Novak plays it cross field. Or it's taken by Chris Hout, another one of the seniors honored pregame, and now it's scooped up once again by New Providence, and we've got a collision here on the near wing. Here's Cropper. Benward and now Moore. .450 to play in the opening quarter. As Cropper will take his time, allow for the substitution. And it's stolen away. This is Nicholas Anderson on the run. Anderson across the 30. Now is able to find Brendan Tartaglione. What a career that he has had here for the Crimson. Tartaglione, the leading scorer, coming in with 32 goals on the season. Behind the net, this is Levy. Levy without an angle. Ball up in the air. Tartaglione chasing after it. Ground ball going to be scooped up here by the Pioneers. And a stoppage in play with 3:52 to go. A timeout. It's 3-0. New Providence ahead of Morristown Baird here from Burke Field. We'll take a quick step off and be right back. Back here at Burke Field in Morristown. Morristown Baird and New Providence boys lacrosse here on senior day for the Crimson. 3-0 the visitors in front. As out of the timeout, Jack Cropper with it for the Pioneers. Cropper another touch. This is Quentin Moore, who has scored already one of the 3 goals for the Pioneers. Cropper worked his way into the arc, tripped up, no whistle, and with a long run the other way, here comes Brooks Limbert, the senior. Limbert being chased from behind by Moore. Moore able to knock the ball out of his stick momentarily on the ground ball. Limbert able to recover. And just not able to keep that one in play. That time was Chris Hout. Hout now with an interception. Over to Tartaglione. Brendan Tartaglione trying to find Hout, and Hout maybe just losing that ball. Went wide of his stick. 2:35 left in this first quarter. Hout, this one will roll to Mason Schwartz, the freshman, 13. He's got it. Flips it over to Levy. Levy now up ahead. This is Caleb Orduer, another senior. Behind the net. Controlled here by Velastro. Marco Velastro comes in with a shot, and it's turned away. Wow. Andrew Gullo, the sophomore goalie, what a stop on a shot that was coming in hot. From Velastro, remains 3-0 with 1:35 to play in this opening quarter. Here's Cropper with a shot, and that will go. What a start for Jack Cropper. He's got 2 of the first 4 goals for the Pioneers, and it's 4-0. So we told you that a loss in the Union County semis was the last game that New Providence had played, and they are coming out with a vengeance. A 4-0 lead they've built here in the opening quarter. And there's a shot and another score. My goodness, what a start. Makes it 5-0. Defensively, Morristown Baird is not doing a good enough job on those long runs. And now back to the middle where it'll be Kelly against Providence on the faceoff. Grant Kelly, the senior, able to win it. Ball popped up in the air. Kelly lost it. Didn't know where it was. Ball still on the ground. Fought for it. Anderson's got it. Still pushed ahead. Kelly fighting for it as he falls down. And it winds up with Tartaglione, who fires, and he's able to score at traffic somehow. Brendan Tartaglione with his 31st goal of the year makes it 5-1. The Crimson on the board with 55.5 left in the first. The ground ball that just kept getting pushed towards the attacking zone, and Tartaglione able to scoop it up and just all in one motion fire it. Kelly winning another face-off. Here comes Grant Kelly looking for Hout, and it's intercepted. It was taken away by Michael Henry, the junior. .2 after the penalty. Here's Tartaglione. Slipping behind the net. Tartaglione gets it back. Fires, and he scores again. Off a great feed from Charles Fernandez, the sophomore, number 16. Those two played a little bit of catch. And Fernandez set up Tartaglione with a nice angle, and he scores. So he's got both goals for the Crimson. It's 5-2. New Providence still in front here with 31.3 left in the first. Providence and Kelly again. Grant Kelly's taking the last 2 face-offs. This one pushed back. And here come the Pioneers looking for the answer late in the first. 20 seconds to go. Cropper over to Moore. This one will reach Quentin Moore, the freshman. Moore circling, firing, ball knocked down. And that will do it for the first. So it was a 5-0 game at one point in favor of the Pioneers, who have been dominant over these last few weeks. But the Crimson getting 2 goals from the senior Brandon Tartaglione on senior day, able to chip away and make it 5-2 at the end of a quarter here from Morristown. We'll be right back on Play-by-Play Productions. Back here at Burke Field on the campus of Morristown Baird School, Morristown, New Jersey. I'm Aaron Hook with you on Play-by-Play Productions. This game 2 of our lacrosse doubleheader. Girls game between these two schools, a thriller earlier. 13-11, the Pioneers took it over the host Crimson. New Providence in front here, 5-2 as we get underway in the second quarter. The Pioneers 12-4 entering play, a perfect 6-0 in the NJILL Kimber division, where they went 6-1 a year ago. The 8th year at the helm of the program for head coach Russ Anderson. A shot turned away by Michael Urbach in goal, and it winds up with Quentin Moore. Moore looking for an angle with the pressure being applied here by the Pioneers, who were really dominant through those first 2 or 3 minutes or so of the first quarter. Jumped out to a 3-0 start. Here's Jamison Moore, number 21, and the ball just moving in a circle right now. Great ball movement and a shot, and that one finds the back of the net for Jackson Benward, the senior. And the Pioneers extend the lead at 6-2. Senior day today for the Crimson. 6 players honored. Chris Hout, Grant Kelly, Ethan Levy, Brooks Lambert, Caleb Orduer, and Brendan Tartaglione, who's got both goals for the Crimson at this point. Here's Kelly in the middle facing off against Michael Botvitis, and Botvitis able to win it. Dropped it as he was circling around, and he's going to pay for it with a big hit. Kelly scoops it up. Some physical play up here in the near wing. And a flag is out here on the near side as well. Both Grant, Kelly, and Michael Botvinus heading off. And here's a shot, and that one a score for Quentin Moore, the freshman with his second goal of the game. And all of a sudden, it's back to a 5-goal lead, 7-2. Anderson going to take the face-off for the Crimson. Nick Anderson, number 1 in white against Matt Botvinus again, the senior. Behind the net, worked across now in front. Cropper handled here. Here's Jamison Moore with a shot, and he airmails it. One put in by Quentin Moore. Cropper off to Moore. They worked it around. Extra defender flying in for the Crimson. And number 20, Oscar Speranza, the sophomore. Want to even the numbers here. As again, this ball movement just lethargic and calculated right now for these Pioneers. Ground ball scooped up. The Crimson have it. On the run, here comes Jackson Cornfield with it, the sophomore, number 3. Cornfield retains possession. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Off here to Fernandez. Fernandez to the man who just checked in. That's Mason Schwartz. Schwartz now here to Levy. Ethan Levy up ahead. Here's Chris Hauk. Back to Levy. Levy. 2 hands on the stick, trying to get the angle. Nothing there. A nice screen set for him, and he'll turn the corner, fire, and score. So Ethan Levy puts it home. That's his 11th goal of the year, and give the straight assist there to Marco Velastro. Set a great pick for him. Levy able to find the space and fire to make it 7-3. 6:50 left in the second. Off the face-off. Ground ball scooped up by Limbert. Limbert up ahead. Anderson's got it now for the Crimson. Anderson in space. Back behind the net. This is Charles Fernandez. Fernandez back here to Limbert. to Velastro. Velastro catching a couple of sticks, moving forward, fires, knocked down. And the save made ultimately by Andrew Gullo. With a flag out back behind midfield as now the Pioneers look to extend their lead out once again. Moore with a touch. Off to Cropper. In front with the shot turned away. And it wound up on the stick of Jackson Cornfield, the sophomore. Put in by Jamison Moore. The Pioneers working around. This is Quentin Moore. In front, Bedward with a shot. Turned away by Urbach. Cornfield over to Anderson. Anderson now going to turn upfield. Flips it up ahead. This is Speranza. And a timeout. Speranza saying, hey man, I was about to make a play happen. But timeout called for either way for first-year head coach Kevin Meany and the Crimson, who trail 7-3 with 4:25 left in the second quarter. We'll take a quick step off and be right back. Back underway. Out of the timeout. Morristown Baird hosting New Providence High School here, boys lacrosse on senior day. A 7-3 lead for the Pioneers. This is Ethan Levy on the run with it. Circling all the way back behind the net, swarmed by defenders. Levy, the senior, with a pivot, and now worked back towards the middle here for Brendan Tartaglione. He's got 2 of the 3 goals for the Crimson in this one. Tartaglione, one hand in the stick. And now he'll settle in. Tartaglione looking to give it up. Now he'll fire, and he scores again. And, I mean, all three of these for Tartaglione have been difficult shots. So he's keeping the Crimson in it. He's got 3 of their 4 goals, and it's 7-4. 3:32 remaining in the first half. Matt Botvinus and Grant Kelly on the faceoff. Punched ahead. Ball fought for on the ground, and it is scooped up by Jack Fitzgerald, the sophomore. Over to Jackson Benward, who gets it knocked loose. Benward recovers. Jamison Moore behind the net. The Pioneers' passing has been crisp today, with Cropper winding up, and that shot awry with 2:45 left. Cropper with a shot. Urbach with the stick save. Able to knock it down, and now he's got it. Here's Sean Rizzo. Rizzo into the middle, taken here by Limbert. Brooks Limbert on the run. Pushes ahead now to Levy. 2 minutes left in the second. Levy. Still behind the net, battling. This is Charles Fernandez who has it. Mason Schwartz. Over now to Caleb Ardour. Ardour, one of the 6 senior players honored today pre-game. Looking for Fernandez, and that pass is airmailed with 1:04 left in the half. The Crimson have battled back, keeping it close. It was 4-0 at one point in favor of the Pioneers. .40 seconds. Cropper. Cropper to Benward. Benward scoops up the ground ball. He had Cornfield all over him. He's able to get it away to Cropper with a shot. And Cropper is turned away by Urbach again. 10 seconds left. This one, a long pass up ahead to Anderson. Ground ball, Anderson scoops it up. 5 seconds to go. And that will be the half. So the referees will end it early. And let's say the timeout, 3.4. So a late timeout by Kevin Meany, the first-year head man of this MBS boys Lats program. a team that went 2-16 a year ago. And so 3-10, 2-4 in Timber Division play has been really a sign of improvement for them. They fell in the Morris County tournament, the preliminary round, a week ago to Pequannock, 11-8. They lost in the first round of the Prep B tournament as well at Rutgers Prep. But progress is really measured in a lot of different ways, and the way they've played today, Kevin Meady's got to be proud of his team. First half that they've been able to put together. So out of the timeout, 3.4 seconds left. Anderson's got it. Anderson with 2, Anderson with 1, fires with the long stick, and it's saved nicely by Andrew Gullo, and that will do it. So after a half, 7-4, the visiting Pioneers on top of the host Crimson here at Burke Memorial Field on the campus of Morristown Baird School in Morristown, New Jersey. We'll take a step off and be back for the second half action here on Play by Play Productions. Welcome back live here at Burke Memorial Field in Morristown, New Jersey, on the campus of Morristown Baird School. MBS, the Crimson, playing host to the visiting Pioneers of New Providence High School. Boys lacrosse underway here on Senior Day for Morristown Baird. A 7-4 lead for the visitors as we're underway in the second half. Aaron Hope back with you here on Play-by-Play Productions. Ground ball here scooped up by one of the 6 seniors honored pregame today, Ethan Levy, and not enough time there to enter the attacking zone. And so the other way here come the Pioneers, who jumped out to a 4-0 lead at one point in that first quarter, but the Crimson have been resilient as they've got this to a 3-goal game. Morristown Baird 3-10 coming into play, 2-4 in the NJILL Kimber Division. The visiting Pioneers 12-4, winners of 8 of their last 9 games, and they are a perfect 6-0 in that same Kimber Division. Here's Quentin Moore, the freshman. And now it's Jack Cropper with it. 15 in black. To the middle for Benward, able to just poke it out towards the far wing and recovered by Cropper. Yeah, we saw this fantastic ball movement from the Pioneers in the first half, always making the extra pass. Now here's Benward with a shot, and stopped, and then on the rebound by Moore, that shot is turned away as well by Michael Urbach, a pair of fantastic saves. And that one wide. Michael Urbach, the junior goalie for the Crimson. Back-to-back incredible stops, keeping the score right where it is, 7-4. And this was a theme also early. Dominance of possession by these Pioneers in the attacking zone. Methodical, taking their time. Moore winds up and fires and can't connect. It'll be Jamison Moore here with it. Getting it back into play. And now possession will turn in favor of the Crimson, who enter play 3-10. The long pass up ahead here for Levy. Levy, the senior midfielder, turning. Whipping around the net, playing it for Fernandez in front, couldn't get it there. Now Tartaglione recovers on the ground ball. Brendan Tartaglione's got 3 of the 4 Morristown Baird goals to this point. Levy has it. Trying to make a move on Moore. Levy with a bounced her, and it's scooped up by Andrew Dullo in net. Over to Benward. Here's Moore playing it for Cropper with a shot and the score. Jack Cropper able to find the back of the net, and it's the first goal of the second half for either side. Nearly 5 minutes in, it's 8-4 now with the Pioneers doubling up the Crimson. This is a Morristown Bear team that started the year 0-5, so 3-5 since then. Told you 2 of those 5 losses have come in conference or prep tournament play. Fell in the preliminary round of the Morris County tournament a week ago to Pequannock. Lost to Rutgers Prep in the first round of the Prep B tournament last week as well. With a shot here by Benward, and Jackson Benward able to put it home. And the lead extended for the Pioneers. It's 9-4. Benward came in 24 goals, good for the 4th best mark on the team. Another one for him there. 6.5 left. Grant Kelly able to win the face-off as he slides to his knees. And now here come the Crimson with Brooks Limbert, the senior, up along the near wing. Trying to shake free of Jack Fitzgerald, number 1, who's running step for step with him. Now over to Fernandez. Fernandez bumped. Now over to Maddie Baum, 27. Levy. And now Margot Velastro. Velastro with some hand fighting. That'll draw a flag. Velastro, a lot of contact here as he lets the shot fly, and that one wide. And the penalty for the cross check. So a man advantage here for the Crimson, trailing 9-4, 5:20 left in the third. Levy behind the net to Mason Schwartz, back to Levy. Levy plays it across with a shot by Fernandez, and that one missed the post. Velastro, he'll let one fly. That one's wide. Knocked down by Schwartz. Mason Schwartz, the freshman, able to get to the ground ball. Fernandez. Now it's Velastro firing, and again, that post has given Morristown Baird some trouble, a bit wide, and Here's Gullo now coming out of net to flick it ahead. A long pass up ahead. He's able to find Benward, who spins away. Benward was able to find Jamison Moore, who would have had a great look at the net, but ball popped out of his stick, and now Nick Anderson the other way for the Crimson. Anderson, the defender with the long stick, lays it over to Limbert, and now it's Tartaglione. Tartaglione crashing in. Fires, shot deflected up in the air and taken away. Here come the Pioneers. Knocked down the long stick, that time of Ryan Novak making a play on it. Novak evading defenders. Here comes Ryan Novak. Hearing the cheers from the crowd. Novak spins inside. A lot of contact on his way to the net. And we have a timeout. So on a long run by Novak, a timeout taken by Kevin Meany with 3:19 left in the third, a 9-4 lead for the Pioneers. A quick step off here on Play-by-Play Productions. We'll be right back when action resumes. Back here at Burt Field out of the timeout. Ryan Novak, I should say, was on quite a run. Kevin Meany elected to call timeout, so now in the attacking zone it's Tartaglione, who's turned back with that left shoulder. Jack Cropper doing a good job keeping him from penetrating. Now here's Tartaglione, letting one fly, and that one too high with 2:55 left in the third. Tartaglione's got 3 of the 4 goals for the Crimson. 30 goals coming into play today. An NJILL All-Star, Tartaglione. He'll be headed to Connecticut College in the fall, continuing his lacrosse career. Here's a shot that he lets rip, and that one on the ground takes a bounce. Marco Velastro, the one to go get it, number 41. Velastro. Now here's Mason Schwartz. Levy. Ethan Levy lets one fly, and that caught a piece of a Pioneer defender. And so we'll do it again. Fernandez. Controlling over to Schwartz. Morristown Bear trailing 9-4, needing to find some answers offensively. Schwartz with a spin move. Cropper stays with him. Fernandez into the middle with a shot, and there it is. Matty Baum with the score. The first goal of the year for him. The sophomore gets the Crimson on the board here in the second half. It's 9-5. And so now Grant Kelly in the middle for the faceoff. Against his opposite number 24, Matt Botvinus. Possession controlled here by the Pioneers. Jackson Benward. Now it's Moore. .70 seconds left in the third. Moore feeling those stick chops coming down from Jackson Cornfield. Back up top to Moore. You can see how connected these Pioneers are. But now they turn it over. Taken away on the ground ball by Oscar Speranza. And now into goal for Urbach. Will float it up here to the near wing for Ryan Novak, who had a nice run going right before the timeout. Novak again slipping through defenders. He'll play it forward, and now it's Brooks Limbert with space. Limbert to Tartaglione. Tartaglione spins. Shot wide. It winds up with Fernandez, who puts it home. And so the Crimson with a late push here late in the third quarter. It's 9-6. Charles Fernandez with his 9th goal here of the season. 6.9 seconds to go in the quarter. Kelly and Botvinus on the faceoff. Botvinus wins it, pushes it forward with 3 seconds. Up ahead to Moore with a shot at the buzzer. It's wide. And so 2 goals aside in the third quarter. It's 9-6. The visiting Pioneers of New Providence on top of the hosts, Morristown Bayard Crimson. We've got 12 minutes left to go in this one. We'll be back for fourth quarter action here on Play by Play Productions. Back here in Morristown, Burke Memorial Field on Morristown Baird School's campus. Fourth quarter underway with the face-off won by Grant Kelly. And the Crimson, who trail 9-6 against the visiting Pioneers. Aaron Hook with you here for fourth quarter action. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Today, a lacrosse doubleheader, girls and boys. New Providence, the girls winning earlier, 13-11. As here's a shot and a score for the Pioneers to make it 10-6. Just moments into this fourth quarter. 24 seconds to be exact. So 10-6, Kelly and Matt Botvinus in the circle again for the faceoff. It's won by the Crimson again. Ethan Levy with a touch on it. Ball lost by everyone and now scooped up by Nick Anderson. Attacking chance here with Tartaglione firing and the save made by Gullo. Nicely. Speranza came on as a substitution and was nearly able to knock it away from Benward as he was moving forward, and they get it now to Jack Cropper, who had the game's opening goal. Here's a shot, goes wide. It will roll onto the track here at Morristown Baird in Morristown, New Jersey. Thank you all for tuning in, whether you have stuck through the whole way, you caught the girls' game earlier, a thriller there, 13-11, like we were telling you a moment ago, in favor of the visiting Pioneers. These Pioneers, the boys' team, 12-4 entering play, 6-0 in the NJILL Kimber division, coached by Russ Anderson, who's been the head of the program since 2016. He was an assistant for 3 years, 2013 through 2015, and has done just such a nice job with this team this year, who have won 8 of their previous 9 games coming into play. First time this season that these two schools have seen each other. And wow, a bullet from Cropper. He lets one rip from nearly 25 yards out and is able to put it home. 11-6. That makes it now in favor of New Providence. Senior day today for Morristown Baird. One of the seniors here in the middle, Grant Kelly, on the face-off. He's a face-off specialist and is able to scoop up the ground ball here. Leaves it behind him. Ball still fought for, and now coming out of it is Jack Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald fires, and the stick save made nicely by Michael Urbach. A long pass, cross field. And that one goes beyond the stick of the intended target, Jackson Cornfield. Inside, and there's a score. Oh my, what a start to this fourth quarter. Quentin Moore able to put it home. And 3 quick unanswered goals for the Pioneers. It's 12-6. Off a great feed from Cropper. Moore was right in front of the crease, and an easy look for him. He buries it, and the Pioneers once again doubling up the Crimson. 3 in a row for them. It's 12-6. A physical face-off here between Botvinus and Kelly. Ground ball being fought for. No one can get to it. Now Fernandez came out of the pack with it initially. And a nice job there by Michael Henry. He'll play it back to his goalie and Andrew Gullo, who comes out of goal with it now, and back over to Henry. Goalie floats it. Gullo, I should say, floats it. And now a timeout. With 9:13 left, a 12-6 game here in Morristown. We'll be right back for the remainder of the fourth quarter. Out of the timeout, 9:13 remaining here in this one. 12-6, the visiting Pioneers of New Providence High School on top of the Morristown Baird School Crimson boys lacrosse. Here as part of our lacrosse doubleheader on Play-by-Play Productions. I'm Aaron Hook. 3 unanswered goals here for the Pioneers to open up the fourth quarter. Their passage has been a thing of beauty today, and another great one inside that will lead to another goal. Unbelievable ball movement all game long from these Pioneers, who are 12-4, 6-0 in the Timber division of the NJI Double L. They were 6-1 in the Timber division a year ago, but only 9-9 overall. This year, they have been on some sort of run really ever since mid-April. They fell 12-7 to Scotch Plains Fanwood on April 15th. That put them at 4-3. They have won 8 of their last 9 since then on some sort of heater. And the same can be said here for the fourth quarter. They've opened up a 7-goal lead. Ground ball fought for right at midfield, taken away by Charles Fernandez of the Crimson. Fernandez able to scoop another one up, and he got hit below the belt. Fernandez is hurt, and the referee will stop play accordingly. $8:19 to play. Here's Brendan Tartaglione. He's got a hat trick going with his 3 goals today. Tartaglione fires, and it's knocked away by Gullo. And now here come the Pioneers with a long run here for Jackson Benward, number 19. Here is Sean Rizzo up ahead looking for Nick Anderson. Goes wide of him. Was able to reach Speranza, and now Anderson flies in to scoop it up with the long stick. Anderson retreats. Now finds Schwartz. 7 minutes left to play. Tartaglione. Back over to Ethan Levy. Levy sends one behind the net. Fought for along the end line and dumped in front, where Dolo was able to trap it with his stick. And now out to Jack Cropper here on the near wing. Cropper with room to work to the middle for Moore. This pass sails out of bounds. Morristown Baird 3-10 coming in. Lost their most previous game back on Thursday here in Morristown. That was against Blair Academy, and that game was actually interrupted a couple times by a foul ball hit on the softball field adjacent here to the football field. Ryan Novak lost his stick there for a moment, and now we're back underway. Under 6 minutes left. Moore lost it as he was working his way towards the crease. And now a long run here for Sean Rizzo. Rizzo, the junior, trying to shake his way into space. Dumps it off to Fernandez. Fernandez spins. Fernandez had the ball knocked free. It has been domination here in this fourth quarter for the Pioneers. Quentin Moore knocked down. And a penalty as they will send Jackson Cornfield to the box. Therefore, the push in the back against Moore, who will get it in here with 5:09 left. Brooks Limbert on the run with it. Tartaglione. Now over to Chris Hauk. Hauk also a senior. Here's Velastro. Backpedals for a moment, now turns on the Jets. Able to fight through the double team. Velastro tripped up and then got hit with the stick as he went to the ground. A lot of New Providence fans in attendance today. A lot of the parents making the short 20-minute drive or so up here to Morristown. Their boys have played quite the fourth quarter. 4:13 remaining in the game. Tartaglione behind goal. Feeds Fernandez. Schwartz. Levy for Hauk. Schwartz, Levy. Levy rips one wide. 3:05 left to go. Fernandez circles into the crease, had it knocked loose, winds up with Tartaglione. Levy, Hauk, fell down. And it was Venward in pursuit of it there as he fell down. Ethan Levy spins into space. Over to Tartaglione, goes low with the stick. Levy fighting against the stick there of Jack Fitzgerald. And now Tartaglione again, had it knocked loose, taken away by Benward on the ground ball. Benward with a long run. This could be the nail in the coffin here, but a great play. It's Cornfield getting the long stick in there to break it up. Under 2 minutes left. This is Quentin Moore. Moore with a shot and saved by Urbach. So with this run over this last month or so from the Pioneers, they have really put themselves in nice position for the state tournament coming up. Again, at 4-3 through their first 7 games, it looked like they were going to have a lot of work to do, especially after going 9-9 a season ago. And they have been on some sort of run over the last few weeks. Have come in here today, and after Morristown Baird really put together a strong third quarter to get within striking distance, it was all Pioneers here in the fourth, as they will just hold this one, it seems. Fought for on the ground ball. .31 seconds. And again, one last time, I want to shout out all the seniors for Morristown Baird, as there's a shot and a score. Benward. It's at 14-6. Chris Hout, Grant Kelly, Ethan Levy, Brooks Limbert, Caleb Bordewer, and Brendan Tartaglione all moving on from the program after this season. All 6 have been big-time contributors. And so wish them well in their future endeavors, of course. 23.7 here, as this will be the final face-off. Grant Kelly in white. Michael Henry in the dark for New Providence. It winds up here with one of those seniors, Brooks Limbert. Limbert racing forward. Limbert with 5 seconds. Hits the deck, and that will do it. Here from Morristown, the final, 14-6. New Providence, boy, what a run they have been on. They continue their winning ways. Now have taken 9 out of their last 10 They improved to 13-4 with the victory. Morristown Bears falling on senior day as they drop to 3-11. I want to thank you all so much for sticking with us here throughout our doubleheader. Fantastic day for lacrosse here in Morristown. A little windy, but we made it. And so after 2 games, we want to say thank you so much here for tuning in on Play-by-Play Productions. I've been Aaron Hood, my producer, Dave Palumbo, and, of course, the man that makes it all happen, Simon Rosenwasser. Wherever he may be, wherever you may be, we thank you for watching one final time. Have a great rest of your Saturday, everybody.